Yes, yes.
Okay, thank you. So, welcome everybody for another open mic poetry October 2K24 by Blue Crystal Literary Magazine. We have been hosting these events since June 2K24, and this is the fifth session. We are hosting this session for every last Sunday of a month. So, today we have our guest of honor, Mr. Dewitt Jenkins. Mr. Dewitt Jenkins is a former criminal lawyer from Ajax, Ontario, Canada. He is a passionate poet and a social worker, and he has been published his several poems and blogs and articles everywhere. And he is also a member of our Blue Crystal Literary Magazine. He is a very good guy, good human being. He also possesses some virtues, some interests regarding the Indian culture, Hindu cultures, and mythology. So I'm just handing over the mic to our respected guest of honor, David Jankin, to share few of the words. Then we can start our open mic. Thank you. Over to you, David.
Okay. I just wanted to say thank you for the honor. It's much appreciated. I'm, for those who don't know, I'm located in Ajax, Ontario. Been doing poetry now for a couple of years, and I do a blog also, and I'm trying to also do some political commentary for this election if I can get it out on time. Um, so that's something that I'd like to do. I do have a poem also. When you want me to say it, I will say that poem as well.
Thank you. Thank you so much, David, for your valuable, precious words. Now, I would like to call on stage. We are starting our open mic. I'm just calling on the stage Mr. Julian Matthews. Julian Matthews, the stage is yours. You can
Hi.
start.
Is it like one poem and then we go for several rounds? Or
Yes, yes. Thank
so I'll just share the screen. So this is about a vacuum cleaner. Oh, hold on. Clean break. I miss your low drone, your no nonsense business like growl. Ready to pounce on quarry under the couch or stick your slanted mouth to seize prey huddling in their crevices. The web they weave in high places. A wedding gift that the marriage outlasted, you soon lost your breath. Age takes its toll. The game less tempting, you coughed and sputtered in protest, your wheels dragging. You even shocked us once. And we finally got the message you had swelled up and emptied once too often, maybe. The world has gone bagless since. Robots scour your hunting grounds now. Solo and unmanned, ignoring corners, getting snagged on rugs. Infuriating cats. In the end, consistency matters, that steady routine every weekend when we worked in tandem as a team to rid our tiny world of our tiny mess. Your box in the storeroom sits empty now, the snap of your power cord no more, your efficient hum a distant echo, leaving a vacuum in our hearts that no other sucker will ever fill. Thank you.
Very nice poem.
Very
Thank
nice.
you so much. Very nice poem. Now I would like to call on stage Mr. TK.
Hello, I'm excited to be here. I have some poems.
Can you just introduce yourself, sir?
Sure. My name is TK Williams. I'm from Bloomington, Indiana. Been writing since I was in high school, but just recently came back to it after a 6 or so year slump. And I'm trying to, get it as more a part of my daily routine now. I'm hoping to apply to grad programs next year. So gotta get myself working up to that.
So what are we gonna have today?
The first one I have today is a sestina. It's part of a project I'm working on right now that broadly deals with, as a disabled queer person, what it is like for me to try and find a communal religious experience.
Yes, please go ahead. Thank you.
Cool. Let me get the screen share going here. There hasn't been much light these last few years that's made its way into my eyes. You tell me the exact position of the sun, and I will pat you on the back and say, sure, friend, that sounds like a nice thing to believe. And I will fail to realize that that is a true statement. I've been taught to swear off making statements, to let the memories spend their remaining years in a nicely furnished room that I could leave while still being able to keep my eyes on the door. I even oiled the hinges quiet to be sure I'd wake to nothing but the eventual caress of the sun. But, as I said, I never saw it rise, that sun. And I'm left to divine what that sorry state meant. I'm heavy to move, and my feet are unsure if they'll be able to walk back these years, take some of the burden off the eyes, let them see if they need to, for now, to believe. I've been trying to stretch this vestigial belief when I can. I've been standing in the sun, wiping the water from my clouded eyes, drafting my themes and waiting for statements to follow, line for line, year for year, assuming that I could be sure because I had been told that I could be sure. That calling such a muzzling of imagination belief was the proper way to spend my years. At this point, I'd think it a bit strange if the sun wasn't embarrassed for me. Now here's a statement. I wish I had eyes that could work like your eyes. It would be a blessing to be that sure in my meaning when I make this statement. I still don't quite know if I'll believe you when you point me towards the sun, but my view will be a bit brighter than last year's. I could only ever read the statements with my own eyes and hide my future years away like a safe full of treasure. Now, it feels hard not to believe in something like the sun. Thank you.
Fantastic poem you have read. Okay, the poem has very vividly depicted your experiences about the life.
Yeah.
Thy perspective towards the society, the inner world. It has also penetrated from the outer world to the inner world of psychology. That your statement is your ideology, and the ideology is banging on the floor of the society. Very nice one.
Yes.
Thank you for gracing us. Big
Thank you so
hashtag.
much.
Yes, big applause. Thank you so much. Now
you.
I would like to call on stage Mr. Bob Smith. Bob, you are on the stage.
Hi.
Yes.
So I got one poem.
We cannot see you, Bob. If possible, if you can.
Okay, I don't know if my camera works, but I'll try. Okay,
Yes,
I
now
think it
work.
should work, yeah.
Yeah.
So it's called Terrestrial Teachings. Genius is the beauty of Jane Wilde. Gaia is the beauty of Belleroland. I saw their likeness in the rustic display of nature. Rough and jagged, soft and slender. This is the beauty of nature, its distilled summation. I saw Jane and Bella's faces carved into the mountains. I saw their soft fingers waving on the branches. I heard them in the rustling of voices. I found camaraderie in the jagged rocks and smooth stones. They reassured me they saw it all. If only I can demonstrate the language they spoke. Their words never stuttered or broke. They felt my sentiment within their layers. They coached my breath within their hidden chambers. Bella and Jane together personify nature's excellency. That's the end of the poem. Thank you.
Oh, thank you so much. It was a very good poem. Now I would like to get the opinion from our guest of honor, Dewitt Jenkins. Dewitt, how is the poem?
Poem from Bob?
Dewitt?
Yes,
Yeah.
I enjoyed it. I enjoyed all the poems that I heard today.
Yes.
They're all very, very interesting.
So
and-
is there anything special in this poem read by Bob Smith?
All poems are special, and this one embodies that concept very well.
Okay, thank you, thank you. Now I would like to call on stage Mr. Julian. Is that Divine Ashale? It's Divine Cell. Divine Cell, you are on.
Thank you. It's Divinisu.
Yes, yes. Can you just switch on your camera if possible?
Yeah, I'm setting up now.
As this will be also uploaded on YouTube and you will be sent to use. Thank you.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. So I'm
So what we
Divinisu.
gonna have today? Poem?
Today I have fucking word. Yeah, poetry.
Okay.
I'm doing Angelic Ninja Sight. That's the title of my poem. It's a play with the unseen world, mixing with our also poem to make sure that going through the rest of these few months that people are more empowered. So I wrote this kind of like a clearing of bad tension. But it's Halloween, so I've added it's the ninja type. All right.
Done?
Yeah.
Okay.
When
Thank you.
When a ninja, you got it. I'm ready.
Okay.
When a ninja engages the blind, there be no shine, no need for eyes. So use the third. Heard every mocking word. It was so absurd. They wanted my baby back because I had the nerve. Ring, flowers, bloom. Don't follow we. We will see you soon. Wasting ye road. Enjoy receiving observations, decode enslaved words, cage defining dreams. Shout out the top arts because the angels hold my wings. Pavement holds my scene. Cans rattled and left for explosion. Came back to shake us 5 times, woken. Last try was skip waiting, beholding major transformation from us. Divine jutsu, now we back up. Dark gated stomach, so I pre-pack lunch. Engage with patience. We not looking over there. See here, y'all building islands. Gotta searching for lost kids and rapists like they beside us. They arm Crips to kill Bloods for child commission. A lot of geeks in disguise as kin. Long as they fed, they draw and they eyes closed. They ain't seen Geronimo. Keep all the gifts, down ego. Keep your hands off our families. Must I study Ramses? Melt this butter canvas, then carve in the darkened territory. One soul saved is major glory because they all chant. This is how you make moves with God steps. I take that puny piece of paper, I soul tag it, do for laser. I let thoughts grab it, Jesus later. The new age, Yacht Rush could impede the invaders. Thinking now, thinking later. Now so thunk it even sees you later. Square 'em up, divine the ducks. Less rhymes if they pre-pluck. Can we shine the laughter of facts this time? There will be no mastering wax, stone carving, juggernaut in my own lane, no bow garden, steppings like lofting. Let's blow some steam on this coffee. Their channel's own theme, flaming evil ego. So no need for me to count to zero. Negative wonder how I keep walking. There's cryptic eyes in my backyard. Who dares haunt me? I know I glowed for dude everywhere, but my demons not mine to care. They'll hang you from cliffs, claw stumping through legs as you sit in a rock beat chair. Took it there. Make sure they should have cared. Blame all on us. Truth is there. Name a day we lost the stare. We not fool on robot tent. We the same as treetop glint. The meat hogs went. I had to dream why it hurt a bit. I must be stronger. Starved in the power, sun quenched my hunger. If I didn't remember my genes, I would have toppled. Always more ghouls than goblins during this dream. The healing flurries feel mean. There's a slight change in the brain lines. Is it talking this time? A clue to a beauty shines? Sometimes attached to a ruler, longer for Buddha. I gave it to her. Since deplete, swapped the whole wardrobe. I'll be more than fine if she changed up with me. If not, choice to see. Karma breeze, move the knees. Like, why y'all waiting? Need swords to rise in the matrix. The unseen, not a fake glitch. Want us to lose patience. So come back, return in disbelief. Pitfall parties thrown for rage sense. The maker who gave this earth a lift needs us to heart our own and embrace the shift. I vote for self. That's where stands everyone else. The battle between the blinds goes down in stealth. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Divine Soul. It was a very powerful poem, very rhyming and very powerful. Now I would like to call our last but not least, Storm. Storm, you were online.
Oh, am I going to be doing one too, a poem?
Yes. Yes, you can. You are a guest of honor, so you can after the Storm. Storm is on nice. Actor.
Okay.
Yes. So, sure, respected sir, can you just introduce yourself?
Yes, my name is Storm. I'm in Greenfield, Massachusetts in the United States. This is my first time here. I was wondering where exactly you're located. I found you through Eventbrite.
We are Blue Crystal Literary Magazine. We started our journey, I told you, back in September 2K22, and we are based at Stockholm-Trent, Staffordshire, United Kingdom. Still now, we have published 18 books, and we have covered 16 nations and 17 universities. We are passionate, and we follow the 3 doctrines: innovation, inspiration, imagination in our magazine. And we have been hosting this open mic every last Sunday of a month. Thank you, sir. Over to you.
Do you have a mailing list, or are you always a sign up through Eventbrite?
Yes, we always provide the contest through our Eventbrite.
What?
Eventbrite.
Okay.
So what are we gonna have today, sir?
Okay, this is a poem called Fate.
Yes.
Fate, a neighbor says, as if such is... Sorry. Fate, a neighbor says, as if such were a mangy black cat with all its ribs showing. Fate, others agree, clucking their tongues, shaking their heads, and closing their doors. Fate that the truck doesn't see the kid in time to swerve. Fate that the car's brakes don't hold, so it rolls down the hill, misses the turn, and crashes through the drugstore's window, killing 2 old women, one of whom just happens to be the place's best customer. Fate hangs out in this town, somewhere near the lake, downwind from the sawmill, waiting for when someone gets too careless, giving the townsfolk something else to blame besides themselves.
Thank you so much, sir. We are honored to have you with us. It is a very pleasurable poem,
Thank you.
very soothing to soul. Now, I would like to call you. Thank you, sir. Thank you once again. Now, I would like to call Mr. Dewitt Jenkins, our guest of honor, to share his poem with us.
The poem is called "O Conscious Twin," and it's inspired by my meditation practice, in which focuses a lot on Hindu practices. My prayer focuses a lot on Catholic practices. So I'll give it to you right now. It's called "O Conscious Twin." With crossed legs, I sit in Sukhasana, so I can communicate with Brahman, and he could communicate with me. No need throughout our meditation for either of us to talk to each other while on bended knee. The name Sukhasana is a combination of the Sanskrit word sukha, which means pleasant, and asana, which means pose. To enhance my meditation, the right little finger on my left nostril, then the tip of the thumb on the right nostril of my nose. A subtle energy is felt throughout my hand. Communication is beginning with Brahman via my pineal gland. Consciousness excited, knowing Brahman is over there, surreptitiously nurturing the tree, feeding honey to the bees, while at the same time residing within me. For its transformative power, sa, ta, na, ma, I chant, transformationally much more effective than Western evangelical rant. O conscious twin, you talk not about sin. Your ultimate reality, divine consciousness. Your name is Brahman. When you nestle inside me, my thoughts subside, no longer consumed by the ebb and flow of the river's tide. It's a pleasure to seek you, to meet you, to listen to you, to hear that we are really one. Because I know I'm getting closer to Brahman because my brown skin is looking more radiant. Getting to know him through doing sun salutations, reciting the Gayatri Mantra, a sacred mantra worshiping Lord Surya, the solar deity reminding us of the indispensability of our beloved sun. And what is this that I now consider sacred? Eating organic food and tasting its essence? Brahmacharya covering my naked body with its new divine fragrance. I know now that I'm not just a body, I'm a body and soul. If my legs were to be cut off, I would still feel whole. I do intermittent fasting. I pay homage to the dead. I stay away from bad company known in Hindu as kusangi. I am becoming immersed in the 8 limbs of Raja Yoga, originally written as Raj. Raja Yoga is not the yoga of kings, but the yoga of self-control. I will control my body, breath, mind, and desires to reach a state of enlightenment or samahini. I know my meditation will be inseparable from thee. Thank you.
Thank you so much, David. Once again, you rock. The poem was very passionate one. Very passionate. The words have been chosen very precisely. Thank you once again.
Thank you.
So now we are on the concluding phase of our open mic poetry, October 2K24. I wish that we will be meeting once again on November at Open Mic Poetry November 2K24. And there is also an a cappella. Cappella is a musical event which is scheduled on 6th or 7th November 2K24, where the people where you can come and you can share your musical experiences. You can sing a song, you can rhyme poem, you can talk about music. It will be a musical night. And the recording and the YouTube link will be shared to you by tomorrow. Each one of you will receive a certificate and the YouTube link, recording link. Thank you once again. Good evening and good night. Thank you. Bye-bye.
And how do
Yes, sir.
how do we get a link
Yes.
to acapella?
Thank you. Yes, thank you. We will see you in a cappella. Thank you.
No, how do we get a sign up for that
Yes,
link?
it will be on our magazine's Eventbrite site. You will get there an event link. I will also share you a mail. You will also get there in the mail.
Okay, great. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Good night, David. Good night, Bob. Thank you.